Good morning, everybody. It's the morning of December 15th, and that means it's time for the 15th activity in our Arduino Advent Calendar. And very timely, today's activity is a moisture sensor that we're going to connect to our Arduino. I say it's good timing because yesterday was a ferociously hot, dry day. Today is a little more windy, a little cool. I think some storms are brewing for the afternoon. But it'll be great to stick the moisture sensor in the soil and get a reading on what's currently there, and then might add some water, I guess, and see how it goes from there. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, so let's find out. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get bag number 15, which is this very nice shiny bag, and this is where our moisture sensor will be. I'm just going to open this one up and have a little look what's inside. Okay, so we've got this circuit board here, and we have, this will be what plugs into the soil, and some of our leads here to connect it all up. All right, I'm excited about this. Let's see what we're going to build. It says, today you will have found a moisture sensor. This is great for testing if your Christmas tree is drying out. All right, step 1, get your moisture sensor and probe. Got it. This is the this is the breakout module, and this is the moisture sensor probe. Okay, connect the probe to the breakout module. All right, so the order says the order of the wires doesn't matter here. That's always a good thing. Okay, well, let's just do green and yellow. They're very natural colors for this natural activity. Okay. Connect the 5-volt line from the Arduino to the module. Okay. So I just need to get the right lead here. This will do. Oh, hang on. Have I already? Oh, I've got to connect these up. Green and yellow. Green and yellow. Okay. And then we're going to go from the 5-volt line, which is this one here, to the 5-volt on our Arduino, which is just here. Terrific. Okay. Now I'm going to connect the ground line from the Arduino to the module. So I'm going to get the right lead for this. Let's just see what I've got. I was so organized at the start of the calendar series, and now I've got parts everywhere, which I guess is part of the fun. Okay, so this is going to go from the ground line here to our ground on the Arduino. Terrific. We have power. Little light there is turned on. Okay, connect analog 0 to the module. Which is AO. It says it upside down, might be a bit hard to see just there. You can see AO and then DO for digital O, and this is analog O. 0, I should be saying. So this is going to go to analog 0 here. Okay, I think this is all the connections that we're doing. So we've connected the probe to the module, and then from the module we've got 5-volt, ground, and analog 0 there that's connected up. I guess that's one thing that I'm learning about just what's needed to give power and instruction to the different components we're working with. one day I might be able to do this without a guide. We'll see. Let's grab this code, pop it in to here. All right, wet indicator at digital pin D13, soil sensor input at analog pin A0. Okay, so we've got the soil sensor part. I wonder what the wet indicator, because we haven't hooked up anything to the digital side yet. Okay, serial 600, soil moisture sensor, and that's just going to read the value there. So let's push this up to the Arduino. All done. Okay. So now it says open the serial monitor. Out of moist soil, you should get a reading around 100. Once in moist soil or a glass of water, you should get less than 40. Okay. Yeah, terrific. Well, let's do that. Let's take our kit here and hook it up to, let's carry it with the computer. Let's find some soil. There's some good soil over here in our little fairy garden. Let's try this. Oh, put that dust down there. And put the MacBook on the grass next to it. And I'm going to plug this module into the soil here. It's pretty dry and dusty. Let's peel these back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're in the soil. Now I'm going to open up the serial monitor. And let's see what we've got. 95s and 94s. So that's what it indicated we would have if the soil is dry, which it is very, very, very dusty and dry here. So that looks like it's working well. What if we add some water now? I'll just go and get some water. Come with me. Water now. And pop that. Put the camera back down here. Now if I let's take this out of the soil for a moment. Oh, nice amount of moisture there. A little more to soak in. Okay. Now if I poke the humidity sensor in now, let's see what sort of readings we get. Oh yeah, wow, right down. 31, 32. That's great. 33. I guess as it dries up, those numbers will just keep increasing. 34. That's really nice. 35. If I were to move that to a less moist part of the soil, so if you put it there, we've got 80s. So there's some moisture, 79. Some moisture, but not as much as in the direct path there. And then if I were to put this, say in quite a dusty spot just here, about 86. Needs more water. And we'll go back to our little part that we watered. It won't have as much moisture now, but yeah, 60. Gee, that's really quick, isn't it, the way it picks up the moisture just instantly. That's excellent. Really, really cool. Well, thanks for joining me in the garden here to play around with our moisture sensor. That was awesome. I think that's, I'm really interested in that side of technology and the way that it can engage with our environment and obviously lead to different practices with the way that we activate the different spaces we're working in, from watering the ground in that way to being able to regulate other ways that we care for the natural space. So that's a lot of fun, and the activity nice and simple. That's a great school task and a great holiday task as too. I think I'll be poking it into all different spaces around the garden during the holidays with my daughter to test out some of those things and maybe have a healthier garden culture as a result. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with activity number 16.